Neverness to Everness. Released a trailer the other day, we have already seen it. But in case you guys miss out on it, right? So it's a game by Hota Studios, alright? So you can see the graphics is pretty good, right? And it's supposed to be like an open world game with racing. And the character design that they do seems really, really nice. And this trailer is definitely one of the best trailers I've seen in a while. And a lot of people, I think, can agree that this is definitely extremely, extremely hype. Okay? And ever since they have released more and more updates, right? So we check out the website and everything and stuff. But you can see, I still feel like this is going to be a female-focused gacha. Sure, there's some male characters here and there, but it's not like what they are trying to push, right? There's a couple of male characters here and there, but this might be... Now, is there going to be like huge fan service? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is that kind of game. Maybe it's not, because like it's hard to say how the direction of the game will go. Sometimes they can change it halfway, right? But anyways, you can see very, very good graphics. Let's talk about what they basically released, like a couple of huge statements that they have released ever since. So after the release of our announcement trailer and gameplay trailer, we received a lot of feedback from players worldwide. We saw comments like this: design is exactly what I want. And this gameplay will definitely be fun, as well as longer suggestions saying this part of the design needs more refinement. And this design would be even better if done differently. All this feedback is valuable to us, and we appreciate every player who watched our announcement trailer and gameplay trailer. We also thank you for your attention and support for Neverness to Everness. We'd like to take this opportunity to talk more about NTE and share some of our future plans with you. Okay, so head to the official website. Alright, so let's have a look at a couple of things and see some Q&A to get a better idea on everything that they have prepared for us. So first things first. Okay. The one is what we read. Optimizations. Okay, so some players are apparently a little bit concerned about this game, and I am aware that when you look at this game and you look at what this game could do, it is pretty impressive, alright? And in this particular trailer, they didn't show much of the combat. Alright, they show a couple of things here and there. The racing is what a lot of people are really excited for. Alright, people are like, wow, this is so cool. You can drive around, sports car, very, very cool. You can GTA around the city, right? And I think some of you guys are also worried. And one thing that you can notice in this particular trailer is there's almost zero loading screen, right? So people are wondering. I'm very excited but also worried about optimization using Unreal Engine 5. Will the game be well optimized, especially for mobile? Okay, so some of you guys who do not have any PC, and I get it, right? So a lot of people here don't have a computer. Alright, you guys only have one phone or two phones, right? And you're a big Apple fan, Apple iPhone. So can you play this on mobile? Optimization for multi-platform play is a key focus for us. We have received your concerns about mobile adaptation. Rest assured, we will do our best to ensure a smooth experience on mobile and cloud platforms, minimizing the quality gap with other platforms. Alright, so as you can see, they mention it right there. Unreal Engine 5, yes, Unreal Engine 5, and they are perhaps going to make it so that it's mobile friendly. So that's going to be your answer for the time being. So user interface, the user interface doesn't seem to match the art style of the open world. It needs optimization. We have received feedback that the current UI does not match the game's tone. Comprehensive optimization of the UI system has been added to our list of improvements. UI is very easy to change, so I don't think this is going to be a decent PC is cheaper than the iPhone. Really? Yeah, I don't think this is going to be that big of a deal. What else do they have? Action system. Okay, I agree with this part, right? The action system still lacks polish, especially the running animation of Zero, which looks weird. We have seen a lot of feedback from players about the lack of smoothness in characters' movements, such as running and getting in and out of vehicles. We have already started further polishing the details of the action system to bring everyone a better exploration experience. Okay, is it true though, that the getting in and out of vehicle is not that smooth? Okay. You get out. I mean, it's okay, alright, it's alright. I don't know how smooth do you want it to be, right? I mean, that's as good as it gets. In terms of the movement, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think the movement in this game is a little bit weird? I think the transition could be smoother, yeah, but I don't think this is... It looks weird. But does it matter though? Like, I feel like, for me, the game... If the game is fun, I'll play it. I don't really observe the animation that much. Maybe it's just for me, right? But yeah, maybe some people... this is something that matters more to them. And I get it, right? Different perspective and stuff. And then maybe the character, right? Some of these... The lolly character. This one is quite detailed actually. Yeah, this one is as detailed as it gets. How about this girl? Now this girl is fine, right? The running animation, I think is comparable to what Hoyoverse provide in terms of ZZZ or whatever Wuthering provide as well. I don't really see like this is as a like downgrade or anything. Okay, what else? Combat system. The biggest shortcoming in the trailer seems to be the combat. Targeting, interactions, and other aspects are lacking. As a supernatural world, combat based on Esper abilities and anomalies is a crucial aspect for us. We have received and carefully summarized your feedback on combat interactions, targeting, effects, and other optimization suggestions based on the trailer. We are currently working hard on these optimizations. So I somewhat agree. They didn't really show much combat. Let's see. The combat is pretty much here, right? So very brief combat. They show more racing than the combat itself, which is fine, right? I think the racing is still something that you gotta show off. And you can see, yeah, I think the combat doesn't seem as fluid as Wuthering Waves or ZZZ's one, in my opinion. But these are the abilities here. And then you can use your ultimate. That one is a bit weird, like you can hit from so far away. Generic, nothing special. One of the girl run animation is pretty weird. The running pace didn't match the leg speed. That one is usually it doesn't really match, right? But yeah, that's pretty much the only combat that they show in that particular trailer. Yeah, that's one aspect, right? So what are the things that they mention? Ooh, credibility of the single take PV. The gameplay trailer promises a lot, but I want to know, can the game really be played seamlessly from start to finish? We can assure you that the current content we have developed, including most of the gameplay shown in the trailer, can be experienced seamlessly. However, there are indeed a few story-driven gameplay segments that require loading screens. Objectively speaking, achieving 100% seamless loading presents presents various challenges in game development. But striving towards this goal and ensuring an uninterrupted, smooth gaming experience will always be a top priority in our development process. Yeah, I think that's very good. If there's no loading screens whatsoever, why not, right? That's always going to be something that's like very, very interesting. And I think people just hate loading screens in general. Character design and model quality. The characters shown in the trailer didn't really appeal to me, and the models seem quite average. We received a lot of suggestions from players regarding character design and model quality, and we've taken them to heart. We are currently working on a series of optimizations for characters, character rendering and design. We will also be introducing more new characters soon, and we welcome your continued valuable suggestions and feedback. I feel like the character is fine, but maybe that's just me, right? I think the character is interesting enough, or at least the one that they showed. But different people will have different opinion. Maybe like people hate the lolly, so I get it. Or maybe they want more dudes, they want more male character. Because so far, the characters that they show, there's like one dude here, and that's pretty much it, right? The rest are like female characters. Ask Dev to make it sandboxing. The character design is fine for you. I guess for me it's fine as well. Yeah, if I have to be honest, that one is pretty... It's like... I wouldn't say it's bad, you know? I wouldn't say it's... Can it be improved? Maybe a little bit. What else is this? Okay, with vehicle customization, there must be racing. Will there be online multiplayer gameplay? Rest assured, the urban open world gameplay of Neverness to Everness will not be limited to what was shown in the trailer. We can reveal a little bit. Both the vehicle and housing systems will have online multiplayer modes in future versions and related to UGC, user-generated content. Gameplay is already in the planning stages. Stay tuned. Stories. I'm very interested in the open world gameplay, but the story shouldn't be lacking, right? And the crucial question, can the story be skipped? Ooh! Story skipper. Rise up. Rise up, story skipper. Is there any story skipper in the chat? Because if you don't voice out your ability or your love to skip stories all the time, alright, then you will never have story that can be skipped. AKA, GAN, right? So you gotta be able to skip the story. It's very important. So if you can't skip story, you're forced to read story, and then you're gonna have another Genshin. To avoid spoilers, we'll keep the story details under wraps for now. However, we can assure you that the tone of our story is humorous, light-hearted, and whimsical. Just as defined in the game introduction, a light-hearted comedy. We aim to bring you an enjoyable, anomalous adventure. And as for the important question everyone is concerned about, rest assured, the story can be skipped. Ooh! Story skipper, rise up. Rise up. Guys, any story skipper in the chat? Story skippers are winning. This game is gonna be story skipper, guys. Alright, so you can choose to not read the story if you want to. Killer game. Neverness to Yapperness. I think that I don't know if that's gonna affect anyone to want to enjoy the game or not, but I'm usually very concerned about skipping story. Like, does it mean that the story is bad? Because usually if the devs give people the ability to skip story, I don't know if that's like a... I don't know if it means that they are not confident in their own story. It does give me the vibe, oh, we are not confident in our story and we would rather players skip it. Like, I don't know. That's just what I feel. Hopefully that's not the case, right? We'll see how it is. The first impression is great, but you won't go silent after releasing the trailer, right? Please don't make us wait forever. Do you guys know why they say this? Now, there's a company that did exactly this. And that company is this company that everybody knows. And everybody has been comparing this game with. Project Mugen. They released a trailer and they have gone silence ever since. Silence. No news. Is this game still there? Is this game dead? Whatever? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. So, people are worried. People are actually worried. So regarding the next steps for the game, we actually included a small Easter egg in the announcement trailer, which many players have noticed will make its first offline exhibition appearance in September. We look forward to meeting you soon and bringing more exciting new content. Okay, so what are the other things? So the next one is open world settings. I noticed there was no combat in the city shown in the trailer. Does this mean that all battles in the game are triggered in the inner world? About this question, you might have also noticed from the game introduction that this is a world where humans and supernatural beings are inseparable. The anomaly space shown in the trailer is just a specific rule set of that particular anomaly. There are many other anomalies with different rules that can be encountered and fought in the open world. Okay. GB. Thank you all for listening. Okay, we have always hoped to bring some great ideas, making NTE the game you want it to be. We will also soon bring a version that you can experience firsthand. We welcome everyone to pre-register and follow NTE on all our social media to avoid missing out on updates and upcoming milestones as well. We look forward to seeing you again in September. Yep, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, I hope it will be a huge success. We'll see. We'll see, right? We will see if NTE will be the next game.